Hey, it's Lisa. I'm back for another pregnancy update. This is my 6-week pregnancy update. So, welcome to Prairie Imperfection. Here on my channel, I share my imperfect journey through motherhood and life. So, speaking of imperfect, my pregnancy updates will often have my son Eli, because I can't figure out how to get him to go to sleep without me, so he's usually out. Week 6 started out with more nausea. The nausea is getting, I don't know, it's not that bad. It's not bad, but you can definitely feel it throughout the day. There's more moments of nausea, and I'm trying to eat healthy and drink more water. So, yeah, to help with the nausea and the stomach problems. I had some breast tenderness again, and what else? Back pain, lower back pain. Yeah, the week started off with moments of nausea, then midweek I kind of felt pretty good. Didn't have too many symptoms, and then by the end of the week started to have more nausea and exhaustion again. I think I'm exhausted from pregnancy especially, but I also have that guy, 2-year-old, and a daughter that's almost 4, so it's just exhausting anyways. Now, you mothers with lots of kids, don't laugh at me. He doesn't go to bed. Like last night he went to bed at 1 a.m. So, he makes me tired. The other thing that I have found that has been quite persistent throughout this pregnancy so far is emotions. I am emotional over everything. And if you're a This Is Us fan, you would know that started again. So I watched 2 of those episodes this week. And yeah, that was hard. This Is Us is maybe not the best show to be watching when you're pregnant and emotional. So I told you, I think last week, I used the app Ovia. So it told me this week the baby is a size of a blueberry, and that some of the eyes and ear buds and mouth, something is forming, I think, facial features, and then I think it's turning less into like a tadpole shape and more into a straight, like the back is straightening out a bit, and that's about all that I remember that it told me. So yes, the other thing that happened to me this week is I got a letter from the midwife to say that they will not be accepting me into the program. So I am going to be going through the OBGYN, which the more I think about it is, I'm happy with that, because that's what I did with the last 2 pregnancies. So it will be something familiar, which will be good. I don't know if I mentioned this before or if I mentioned it in every other video. Maybe I did, but there's a new hospital that I get to deliver my baby in. Yay! Which is so awesome, because with my babies, I'm in the hospital for like 4 days, because first I have to get induced, then it takes a couple days for the baby to actually come out, and then I have to stay a day later because both of my kids so far have been born with jaundice, so they gotta make sure the bilirubin is good before I can go home. So yeah, we're there for like 4 days or so. And when I gave birth to Eli, we were in a regular room with 4 other people after we gave birth, and that was insane. I don't know how it works in your guys' hospital. I live in Canada, and normally, yeah, I guess there's 4 people to four mothers to a room, and that's 4 mothers, 4 babies, and then 4 support people. So that's a lot of people in one room. So the new hospital, they are one room, single family room, something, I don't know, I forget the fancy term, but basically you go in, when you go in, yeah, the room that you start at is the room that you finish at. You stay at one room the whole time, and it's a private room. Nobody else is in there except for you and your baby and your husband or your support person, whoever that may be. So I'm so excited, and I saw, you know, some clips on the news of the new hospital. It just opened up like end of September, so it's super brand new, and the beds look even awesome for the, you know, for the husbands. Last time Mike had to sleep, oh yeah, my husband is Mike, he had to sleep on the floor, like on a mat kind of, and oh, so that's exciting. Okay, so I explained in my last video, but today I'm 7 weeks technically, but I'm doing the 6-week update because that's the week I just did. When I was pregnant with my first baby, I miscarried it at exactly 7 weeks. So I didn't realize how triggering that is, but I feel so relieved today. I feel like, you know, a weight was lifted off. I can kind of feel excited about this pregnancy because now I can kind of, now it's safe, even though that's really illogical. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Speaking of that, October, I think, is Pregnancy Loss Awareness Month, or however that goes. So let me just take a moment to say I'm sorry to anyone that has had to have a pregnancy loss or an infant loss. I'm thinking of you, sending you love and prayers, because I'm sure that is not something that you would ever get over. So cravings. I have had a few cravings, but it's kind of weird. Like, I crave stuff that's juicy. I want juicy things like fruit. So I have been eating lots of fruit this week. We had some melons, some pears. Yes, that's kind of how my pregnancy cravings go, though. From the last pregnancies, I remember that too. Like, I just crave like textures more. I also, when I was watching This Is Us, they had like nachos in there in one of the scenes, and that made me very hungry. And luckily, my husband wanted nachos today, so, or, you know, Tostitos, chips, and salsa. That worked good enough with some cheese on top. So yeah, that wasn't the healthiest thing, but my husband did make me like a chicken soup with veggies like carrots, chicken vegetable soup, we just call it that, which has been super awesome, super healthy, and super like mild flavors. So it's been really good because, yeah, it definitely does not make me nauseous when I eat that, so that helps a lot. Okay, and oh yes, one more final announcement. I am now 173 pounds today, which I started at 175. So I am down under the initial weight again, which is awesome because with my first 2 pregnancies, I lost 10 pounds in the first trimester, and then I gained 60 pounds in the second and third, which is insane, I know, but yeah, I don't want to just start gaining weight and not, like, right off the hop. That would be scary, because I don't want to have to lose, like, a huge amount of weight after postpartum. Because, you know, that's overwhelming, discouraging, and not healthy. As much as I don't want, you know, the weight to be a huge predictor of my health, because what I'm eating and how, you know, what I'm eating is, if I'm eating healthy and stuff, that means that's good, and if I'm gaining weight, then that's fine. But I think I gotta be very careful because I'm not the best. I don't have the best history of eating well, but I am confident that I have changed my eating habits quite a bit since my last 2 pregnancies, that I don't think I will gain 60 pounds. Now, don't hold me to that because I don't know. We'll see. But I think if I eat, you know, I know how to eat healthier now, and I know how to control myself a little bit better. So I think that will help a lot. And I don't think I'll gain 60 pounds this time, but I'll keep you updated as the time goes by. The other thing is, I have, like, in August of next year, we have to get together with my husband's family for, Eli, what you doing? You're moving my camera.
Mommy.
Oh, what you gonna do? We have to get together with my husband's family next August for my mother-in-law's 60th birthday. They live in South Korea, so we don't see them a lot. But when we do see them, they are always concerned about our weight. And I don't want to, I don't know, feel self-conscious or depressed or anything about my weight. I just want to feel good and happy and healthy about my weight for myself so that I can, you know, face them and have conversations about my weight from a healthy place. Because there usually is conversations about weight because, well, they're Korean, so I think maybe that's kind of a normal thing for parents to talk about with their children in Korea. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Hopefully I don't gain a whole bunch of weight, and I will try, you know, to be as healthy as possible during this pregnancy, because, like, you know, they say you're eating for 2, but that doesn't mean eat double. That means eat very nutritiously, I feel like, is what it should mean anyways. Because I'm also having to think about that person's health too. Baby's health. Yeah, I think that's enough rambling on for tonight. If you want to comment something in the comments, how many people are doing hospital births? How many people are doing, like, midwives? Has anyone had a midwife? Do you guys have options for midwives? Would you want to do a midwife? I thought it would be interesting for myself, but now that the option isn't there, I'm not actually that disappointed. I'm happy to do OBGYN anyways, and my husband feels way more confident in a hospital birth. I don't think he would ever want me to do a home birth anyways, and I guess I like to be in the hospital too, because for one thing, I just feel like there'd be a lot of mess. What do you do with your 2 babies that are at home when you're trying to give birth? And I like being, like, taken care of at the hospital and fed meals and stuff. But then again, I live in Canada, so all of that is free. Maybe if you guys do midwifery, or if you live in the States, is it cheaper to do the have a midwife or a home birth than a hospital birth? I would assume it would be. That's why people do it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a big reason why people do it. Let me know if any of you are American and know more about that. I'm Canadian, so I have free healthcare. So going to the hospital is free. They have free food for you. I also like the epidural. And I need well, maybe I don't need the Pitocin, but I have been induced twice already, so yeah. I need all the hospital thingies for my labors and deliveries. So, okay, thank you for watching this crazy update of pregnancy. I will show you my bump and then I will go. So this is my bump for 7 weeks, 6 week update, I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping, I think I said this last time, hoping my bump dates get a little bit more exciting. See you next time. Bye.